All right, and happy Halloween Eve to everyone. I'm putting my laptop over here. Good to see, I probably shouldn't have put that up, but it's great to see everybody on the live stream, and I'm checking all of my audio and levels here. I think I'm going to keep the music running here, but I am going to bring up my control panel here so we can check on chat. And I want to thank, first of all, I need to thank Mislav for the treat. Thank you, Mislav, for the treat. If you would like to leave a treat, that's the little thank you button down below. I promise not to trick you if you leave a treat. So there's that little piece. So I've done that business. It is so good to see in the chat room so far. We have Jamie, we have Targus. Good to see you, Targus. We have Patrick who popped in, and Mislav, of course, right now. So we're going to get this thing started. We won't dally. I do want to let you know that the setup may look a little bit different because I am standing. I can move. I don't know if this is a good thing because I have set the studio up where I have a sit-stand desk. So I'm at a standing position today. I have kind of adorned the studio with some fun stuff, but I've got something else to show you too, which I'll do here in just a second. But first we've got, well, if I can get it right, this little guy over here. So that's spooky in itself, right? So I tried to go all out for you folks. And then of course we've got the spooky ghost LEDs going here. And then of course we've got this little scene up here with the jack-o'-lantern and candles going. But here's the one you're going to love. I am going to switch scenes, and I'm switching scenes to my studio cam, which is a brand new camera I added. For those of you who don't know, this camera right here is a Sony ZV-1, and Sony just released these wonderful little cameras, the Sony ZV-1F, which is great because they're less expensive than the Sony ZV-1, but it's the same sensor. So the picture and the sensor is going to be very similar. So I get the same kind of the same quality of picture when I switch between cameras, which is really nice. But here's what the real reason I want to show you this camera is. You ready? Get ready for this. Hey, Neil, welcome. Neil just popped in, but you came in just in time because I'm going to show you something behind me here. You ready? Here we go. I'm going to get out of your way. If you'll notice, the Commodore PET is running, and I wish I could bring it up closer. I can't really do that, but it is running a Halloween demonstration, and I just thought, wow, how appropriate is that I can show the Commodore PET saying Happy Halloween to each and every one of you. And I wish I'd timed that even better than that, but it's just really great to have that working. I did get that upgraded.
It does have extra memory. It's got the ROM updated. A video will be coming out on that, so you will get to see that here pretty soon. So today what we're going to do, we've got several things I want to get done. We do have this right here that we need to take care of. We've got a couple boxes we need to unbox. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move all of this out of the way, and we are going to, and here's what I just realized. There we go. I needed to press a button. I wanted to make sure and record this because when we do the demos for the MEGA65, I want to make sure that we get an opportunity to save that and maybe do some other video from the video I do during this live stream. So Neil is, what does Neil say? Neil is kind of jealous of the pet. Well, I don't blame you. I'm kind of jealous that I have the pet myself, and I'm kind of amazed that I have one. And I have to say I love it. So let's just go back to it for a second, shall we? There we go. Ooh, pet. 2001. Now I know when I'm back here the audio gets a little hinky because my microphone is right there, but the 2001 Pet series with the chiclet keyboard, which needs some repair, as I'm finding out. There's a couple of keys that aren't quite touching, so I'm gonna have to break that down and fix those. Oh, here's a little Garfield for you. Oh, there you go. What's his name? Wise, whatever his Wise is too. So Jamie says he is he's a little jealous of the pet too. So Jamie, we all know why. I've covered that in a video, so I will not belabor that point anymore. Let's move on, shall we, and get to the good stuff here. So we're going to open up a couple of boxes. First of all, let me also say this video really is kind of not, I don't really have sponsors, but PolyPlay, who packages and creates those nice box copies of software, Hibernated One being the last one, was kind enough to send me a free copy of what is in this box right here. So technically they're kind of supporting the channel today, and I do have I think the tag up there that says this is a sponsored video, and I just think we need to do that because PolyPlay again was nice enough to send this. So if you have an opportunity to go to PolyPlay, you've got a MEGA65 and you want a box copy of some MEGA65 software, please go to PolyPlay, and links are all down below in the video description already for you. Go down there and throw them a little cash, because what you usually get in these boxes is really something special, as you saw in my Hibernated One video where I unboxed that package. So if you haven't had a chance to do that, do that. Pennywise, thank you, Jamie. That is his name. And Xander, hey, Xander's with us. Good moon night. Good morning, moon, eve night. Xander's all over the board, so he's going to make sure and cover everything for us. So it's good to see you, Xander. Okay, let's get to it. Let's drop in here because I know we want to try some MEGA65 games, which is the other part of this. I've curated a selection of what I think are some spooky Commodore 64 games that we're going to try on the MEGA5. So I'll talk a little bit about that in just a bit. But for now, let's go to the top-down view here. You can see I have the Stream Deck over here. That's new too, by the way. I have added a Stream Deck where I can quickly bounce between different views. I can go to our Mega Source when we're doing our Super Source when we're doing our demos. You can see that here. That'll look a little bit different when we get started. Go right to my retro computer, which is not hooked up. Top down studio. I can show you my Mac right now so you can see the chat, which is pretty cool. And of course, our favorite, the Bugs app, whenever I get myself into an issue. So that's pretty cool there. So let's go ahead and go back to our top down here. And let's start, first of all, with a box that I received. Hey, Matthew, thank you so much for the treat. That is so nice of you to do that. Matthew has decided not to trick me, but to treat me. So very, very nice, Matthew. Thank you so much for the super chat. I will put that towards the channel. And as I always do, I put all that away so that the lovely accountant doesn't have to see my purchases out of our regular account when I share things with you here. So thank you so much for that, Matthew. Very nice of you to do that, and happy Halloween to you. So thanks for that. So this is a package that came from Greg. Greg is, if you watched my Vintage Computing Festival Midwest video, Greg is one of the folks that I met there for the very first time. He was a viewer of the channel, reader of the blog, and he was also someone that I met there, and we just sparked up this really great conversation. He is also a supporter of the channel. I don't know, I haven't seen Greg. We'll see if he's here, but if he shows up, we'll make sure and point him out. But he was nice enough to send this after I told him about a purchase I made while I was at Vintage Computer Festival Midwest. So I'm going to stop right there. I don't want to spoil the trick. I'm not sure which one this is, but I do want to open this up. And Greg sent this to me for free, so I'm really excited that he did this. So let's see if we can, and this has been sitting on my desk, which, by the way, I really am digging this stand-up desk thing. This is really nice. I feel like I'm more engaged as a, you know, my background is in education. I could never teach sitting down, so I just feel like I'm probably more in my element here. You let me know if I'm all over the place, okay? I tend to walk around a lot. And I will say this, Greg did an awesome job packaging this for us. Oh, he did a really nice job. Look at this. Very nice, Greg. Oh, is it Matthew's birthday? Happy so we all, oh, Matthew, happy, gosh, I feel like I should send you a super chat instead, Matthew. So Halloween is his birthday, turning 40 years young. Man, I am 18 years past that. So congratulations, happy Halloween birthday to you, and happy 40th. 40, I thought 40s were good, so hopefully they'll be good for you, which is awesome. And then you're saying the C64 is only a couple of months older than me. You're absolutely right. So good to have a Halloween C64 birthday boy here. That's a lot of stuff, but I like it. Matthew is celebrating, and happy birthday from Jamie's Hack Shack, of course. And hey, Tron just joined in. Hey, Tron, good to have you here. Happy Halloween to you. We are celebrating Matthew's Halloween birthday in conjunction with the Commodore C64's 40th birthday. So they're really close. So make sure you wish him a happy birthday. Happy Hallow birthday. I don't know. We'll make up something as we go. I want to see your recommendations in the chat for how we best wish Matthew a happy birthday on Halloween. Is it happy Hallow birthday? What would it be? Okay. So Tron says happy 40th. So good. Thank you all for making everybody in the chat feel welcome. So let's go back to Greg's package here. Wow, he did really a nice job here. So it is a little darker than normal in honor, of course, of Halloween. So I'm going to throw this box down here and let's see what we have here. I'm really excited about this because I know what this is, but I know you don't know what this is. Oh, this is beautiful, Greg. I am digging this. This is exactly what I needed. So I will show you here in just a second what we have. Check this out. I'm going to go back to here. This is a Hayes. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it. There we go. Hayes Smart Modem 2400 case. There is nothing in the back. But, and so you can see that right here. It's completely empty. Hey, kind of like, oh gosh, that's like Cylon eyes there, isn't it? Look at that. That's pretty, wow, you can see through that. That is pretty cool. And so why would anybody just want a case, you may be asking yourself? Well, there's a reason. So let me go ahead and get this right here. Here is the back plate right here. And I got to be careful because I do have the light actually out here. Hey, let me try something here. Let's go back to our studio cam. Let's see. Can I? Oh, that's not going to help either because it's too dark. So this is what I get for turning all the lights down for Halloween. Let's go back to here. You can kind of see that, but I think if we go here, you'll be able to see it better. There we go. I should have just stayed there. So this is the back plate here. And are there screws or does that just snap? Oh, it looks like it just snaps into place. So why do I have this, you may ask, and why would Greg send this to me? Well, the answer will be clear when I show you this little device right here. Xander, yes, it is a modem, but this little guy right here is the Wi-Fi retro modem 1200 V2. I bought this at Vintage Computer Festival Midwest. And I wish I had the information of the gentleman. I will try and remember to get this in the show note. You can see it right here, tattlersolutions.com. But I had an opportunity to meet him, and he was telling me about this. He had this connected to a terminal, which I really want an old ASCII ANZ terminal back here at some point. And I know I could probably turn the pet into that, but not with that keyboard. But eventually I want to do that. But this is a retro modem, but this replaces the board that would have been in here. So if we do our work properly, or if they've done their work properly and we do this properly, see those little slides right there? That should just fit right into there and slides right into place like that. Oh, this is really cool. And this is supposed to just sit right on the back right here and snap back into place. Let's see if I can get this in here. Look at that. And so you've got your RS-232, you've got your power, and then you've got your on-off switch, and then your LEDs are already in place, and you can see that they're in place right there. So when you're using it as a Wi-Fi modem, it looks realistic. That is pretty cool. Again, I have to thank Greg for sending that to me. If I could say that Greg is a sponsor of this show, I guess I can. It's my live stream. Greg did that for me. So thank you, Greg. You are amazing. Thanks for that. I was going to have to go looking for one of these on eBay. And he said he had, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these shells. And this is what happens when you just talk to people at conferences. You learn about these things. And because he was a supporter of the channel, decided to send, isn't that cool? I'm pretty excited about this and cannot wait, honestly, to try and get that working in, I'm sure, a prepared video. So yeah, like a glove for sure, Jamie. That's pretty cool. Okay. So I wanted to open that one up. We'll go ahead and set this aside right now. Oh, there. Oh, check that out. Smart Modem 2400. That even has a new serial number there for that board. So again, I'll be on the lookout. I'm not sure what I'm going to connect that to. There's a lot of different things that we could, especially since it's just a basic serial port. So very cool. Very, very nice. All right, let's get to the sponsor of the show, PolyPlay. And let me this is why I like that I can move, because I can do this kind of stuff. So if you remember, we had Hibernated 1, the director's cut, which I shared, and this is that box copy of that. PolyPlay came out with a new box copy of the second MEGA65 package release software called Showdown. It's not really Halloween related, although you could dress up as the characters, and many people do, which I'll show you here in just a minute. So let me go ahead and put this back to the side. And let's go ahead and go to our top-down view here. And let's go ahead and get our picture-in-picture back on. And let's open this up. And I will look in the chat. I got chat over here. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. I think we're doing good on chat, so that's good. Let me go ahead and let's see. How do we? Oh, I love the PolyPlay here. Let me go ahead and open this up. I think I just saw my address on the back of this thing. Hopefully, I got it off there fast enough for you. I was careful to get it out of here, but evidently there's another one on the other side. That's just the way, isn't it? All right, let's see if we can get this open without. I'm looking forward to this because the Hibernated, was simply a fabulous package software. There we go. All right. By the way, Mislav, I don't have your knife out today, but I do have the Bonus Life computer knife that was sent to me, if I can get it to... they were nice enough to send me this one when they sent me a couple of goodies after Vintage Computer Festival as well. As a matter of fact, they sent me a TI 99.4A speech synthesizer for free. And he just happened to have... I think because I spent so much money on this guy, he said, I'll throw in a TI 99.4A speech synthesizer for you for free. So we'll be coming back to that too at some point, but he also threw in one of those. So now I've got 2 knives and I've got them scattered around here. So Mislav, I still have yours. I just thought this one was handy and I would try and use this one for today. So let me go and put that to the side. By the way, if you have anything you need to send me, just let me know. Reach out to me at rettoCombs@icloud.com. Send me a message and we can work something out. All right, here we go. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Let's get rid of the box. Sending the pizzas now. Perfect. I could use a pizza. Nice, Jamie. That would be really good. Oh, here we go. So inside here we have, and let me check this out before we do this. Yes, this does have my address on it. PolyPlay. So these are the receipts. But don't you just love the way that they just everything is so professional. I love this paper that they print this on. Wish I could just get reams of this. This is really cool. You get, so far, and we're not even broken into the box, we get a little sticker right here, which is great. I had one of those with Hibernated, and pushing some other titles here, so we need to give them their due credit. So if you're interested in Sam's Journey, comes to the NES, that is now available at PolyPlay, so make sure you check that out. We also have a new old stock games. Check that out right there. So you can see all the games that are available. And then what I love about it is your source for new and exciting adventures. And I think that's where they're really, you can see Hibernated 1 right here. Again, just bringing new games to old systems or to new systems in the case of the MEGA65, right? But PolyPlay is just knocking it out of the park. So make sure, oh, Hibernated 2. Oh, look at this, Hibernated 2. I'm not through Hibernated 1. I'm still working on that. By the way, if you want to see the first round of Hibernated 1, you can check out in a previous live stream. But Hibernated 2 is on its way, it looks like, and might be available now, but I don't know if it's available for the MEGA65. Hopefully that's coming soon. But really good looking stuff right there. All right, let's go back to our top-down camera. Let me move these out of the way. And let's see what the box looks like right here. So again, thank you PolyPlay for sending this for free and sponsoring today's live stream. I know I talked with the developer, and we'll talk about how we're going to play this game in a little bit. The developer did tweet me or send me a direct message on Twitter. Which, how about that Elon Musk thing? How about some chat on some Elon Musk purchasing Twitter? Now, I'm not going to get all political here, but just curious what your thoughts are on Mr. Tesla now being the chief twit. That's kind of interesting, which is what he calls himself, by the way. I did not call him that. That's what he called himself. So here we go. We can see the cellophane wrap on this. You can see right here we have for the MEGA65, which is really nice right there. The box looks great. Comparison to Hibernated, you can see it's a little bit smaller there. See that? I'm not sure how they choose which size. I don't know if it's because of the goodies inside, if there's a format based on the theme of the game. I'm not sure what that is. So let's go ahead and open this up. I almost don't want to open it. You know, it's one of those things where it is the second game that was ever... I didn't want to open this one either, really. But of course you have to, because you have to play the games and try them. Well, you don't have to, because you can get the games as disk image, and you can play them in an emulator or transfer them to an SD card if you're going to play them there. But you have to open them. And as a matter of fact, I have to, because I told them what I would do is unbox it and show all the goodies inside so you could get excited about getting your own copy. I need a trash can over here now that I'm standing up. All right, so let me, am I booming too much on the mic, by the way? It looks like it's pretty hot. If I'm rattling, let me know in the chat room, okay? So here's Showdown. We'll go ahead and move Hibernated 1 over. That's beautiful, and it is it's a slide out box. So Showdown is a 1 or 2 player action game. Oh, I need the spooky accountant down here. The game is inspired by a host of older titles with the same theme, which my understanding is this game harkens back to some very old, I think there's a version for the Commodore PET. It was called Shootout, but not Showdown or something like. I should have done more research. I know in the chat room, people will know. So let me know what's going on there. Let me make sure everything is on. Yeah, we're still good. I hope we're still good. Let me check something here. I want to make sure that we are. I just got a little warning here, and I just want to make sure that we are still broadcasting. Shows that I'm on the air and everything looks good, but then I got an error. So bear with me just a second. Let me make sure that we are in here. Yep, everything's good. Okay, just checking, folks. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure that everything was good. You're good? Okay, we're good. Thank you, Jamie. I was getting a little worried there. So now, hey, there's quite a few of you out there, so thank you. By the way, for those of you who may be watching and audio is pretty good and Hibernated 1 was really fun on the stream yesterday. Oh, thanks, Matt. I appreciate Matthew. I appreciate that. There are 13 of you watching, other than the who's in chat, or actually it's more than that now that I look at it. I did have to disable chat for those who don't subscribe to the channel. If you want to join us in chat, which is really where the fun is, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. You have to wait a minute, then you can pop in. We had some spam, we had some adult stuff popping up in chats and other live streams, so that helps kind of weed that out. Feel free to unsubscribe later if you want, okay? It's not going to hurt my feelings, but we'd love to have you in chat if you can do that too. All right, so let me go back here now that I know that everything's working. Apologies, I got some kind of weird everything. Yep, everything still seems fine. Again, thank you for that. Okay, so we'll go back to here, and I'm going to open this game Showdown. This is by Badger Punch Games. If you go to Badger Punch, their website, you can download the SD card image or the virtual images at a name your own price rate. So you could do it for free and then hopefully you would pay. I would recommend that you send anywhere from $2 to $5 for our developers because we want them to continue. So this is really nice. So check this out. See, this is why I love the box copies. Look at this. I get to open up the doors, kind of like the doors to the saloon, right? Here we go. I'm opening up the door, the saloon doors. Let's see what we have. Oh my goodness. Check this out. It is a leather or pleather, I would guess, Showdown keychain. See, this is why you want box copies of this stuff. So let me give you another view of this right here. Check that out. That is pretty sweet right there. So let's go ahead and go back to our top down here. Here are our, if I can talk here, our instructions right here. Here's each gun can carry 5 bullets. You reload by manually replacing the bullets with a click of the joystick button. Okay, so we need to remember click of the joystick button. Or you can pick up bullet packs from the ground. But beware, if your opponent catches you out of the safety of the cacti or buildings, then you might get knocked down. So explosive crates, the game is best when played with a frenemy. They call it a frenemy. Isn't it frenemy? I don't know that I would call it frenemy. They call it frenemy, but frenemy is what is a lot of fun to taunt a friend as they hit the ground and you win showdown. That would be fun. Yes, I will have to see if I can convince the spooky accountant to play this with me at some point. Hey, Jamie, this might be a good game for you on your upcoming live stream to support the Children's Hospital. By the way, Jamie, if you would like to put information in the chat, please do that because we have a lot great people who would probably love to know about your live stream. So feel free, Jamie, to put that down in there. Jamie does this live gaming live stream every year, and it's fun to watch and see what they're up to. So if you want to do that, Jamie, put that in the chat. Okay, let's see what else we have in the box. Okay, here is the floppy disk. This does come on a floppy. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. You also got, this is so cool. Check it out. This is the SD card that it comes on, but see, they even theme the SD card holder so you can get the image on here. It's a PolyPlay. You can see that right there. Now, my understanding is on this SD card, if it's like hibernated, also includes every version of every other computer that this plays on. So you get the C64 version, VIC-20, even outside the Commodore brands. You get the Timex Sinclair and all those other brands, Atari. Anything it plays on, you typically get it here. We did get another one of these right there. So that's kind of nice. Thank you, PolyPlay, for 2 of those. Now here's a piece here. This is pretty cool. It's got a little shotgun or a gun hole right there. That's pretty cool. And it's just, oh, I like, this is just a little piece that you could set up like that anywhere you want. So let's see. I think we'll put it next to Elvis. There we go. Up there next to Elvis. All right. I don't know if you saw it. Can you see that in the, yeah, here you go. You can kind of see it up here. So this is the lovely accountant and I with Elvis in Vegas, not the real Elvis, obviously, but there you go. So we'll put that up there. Go back to here and, well, I guess I should put this up there too. And I'll put those back into the box once we get done. We also have our registration card. I just love old-fashioned registration card. You know, I said I was going to do this on hibernated and send it in. I did not do that. I should do this, but I really don't want to mess this up. I kind of want this to be a part of the package. So I'll have to see if there's a way I can register online, but that's really nice. And then we're not done yet, folks. We still have, and we had one of these in hibernated, our poster. This is really nice. Check this out. So we've got our poster right here, our big Showdown poster. So that's really pretty slick right there. And again, we could put that anywhere we wanted to in the studio to kind of show off the game. I could maybe set that. This will not stay here. There's no way this is going to stay here. So we will go ahead and just put this back in the box for now. All right. So that's everything that you get in the box right there. So we'll go ahead and put all this back in. Now, here is the deal. I'm going to put all of the, you know what, I'm going to go ahead before I lose them and forget them. We're going to put all this back in the box here. And I need to talk about this disc for a minute. I just love this. That is pretty cool. So here's the deal with the disc. The disc, you like my 1930s transition there? That's what I'm going for. I was going for that spooky transition when you go from there to there. Ooh, spooky. But this disk, I learned through the DirectM from the developer, has an error on it. So if you purchase the box set and you get this copy that isn't updated and it's not working properly, I have instructions. I've created them for Hibernated 1 because we had some issues with the disk version on Hibernated 1. It worked, but it wouldn't save properly. But if you want to get a good copy on floppy so that you can play it, I do have instructions on my website at rettoCombs.com. I will, and I did not do that before this because I didn't know I was going to need to do this. I will afterwards try and get that link in the video description. But if you go to rettoCombs.com and search for, I think it's transfer a D81 image to a floppy disk, that'll get you there too. Or just look under my MEGA65 content, scroll around a little bit because there's a lot until you find that. So we can't use this today, which is unfortunate because the version that's on here has not been updated. But again, I do have the instructions for you so that you can do that. I agree, Matthew, that keychain was top notch for sure. Yes, Jamie, I agree. These folks, PolyPlay, are knocking it out of the park with packaging and goodies. This is why I highly recommend that all of you, if you have a MEGA65, or check out any of their titles. If you have a Commodore 64, VIC-20, Atari, they have titles for all the old platforms. Get you a box copy. Tell your family this is what you want for Christmas. You want a box copy of something, all right? Because you're going to want, and how much fun would that be on Christmas morning for you to wake up, go downstairs, and find a boxed copy of software for your Commodore 64. The other thing is these titles will play on the VIC-20, the C64 Maxi, and Mini, so there's other ways, even if you don't have an original computer, to play it. And of course, you could use Vice, the virtual Commodore emulator. So that's out there as well. So, all right. So here's what we're going to do. Let me go back down here. Let me put everything back in here. We're going to close up the box because what I've done is, knowing that we had an issue with the 3.5-inch floppy, I've already moved a disk image over to the MEGA65. So now what I need to do is make a little transition. I need to clean out my area here, move this stuff over. I am now going to move into place this device right here, which today we are not going to use the MEGA65. I have decided that for this demo today, we are going to use the Dev Kit. I haven't had the Dev Kit out in a long time. The Dev Kit, of course, was released before the MEGA65 for lucky and fortunate individuals who wanted to kind of experience the MEGA65 before the official release. And again, I grabbed one of those, but I needed to update it because it had sat on the desk back here for quite some time and hadn't received an update. So let's go ahead and get this plugged in. So I've got to get power to it right here. I'm not going to hook up the USB because we won't need that today, but I do need HDMI right here. And again, it has been updated with the latest core, but there's also another surprise on here. It's also been updated with the latest C64 core, which is different than the MEGA65 core. So remember, the MEGA65 team has its own core that you can install, but there are other cores that are starting to show up for this device, such as a ZX Spectrum emulator, which that's not for me. The Game Boy emulator, that's really not for me. It's on here, but it's not something I really look forward to. But there is now a full C64 core that's designed to give you full, or they say 99.9% compatibility with PAL Commodore 64s. Not NTSC, but PAL Commodore 64s for now. So here's the plan for today. I'm going to try every game in the list that I shared, and I've got to pull that list up. Now I don't remember what that list is, but I'll pull it up over here. But I have all the SD images, so maybe we'll just go through one by one. And we'll see if it will play on the MEGA65 in C64 mode. Not the C64 core, but the C64 mode. So that's the plan. If it doesn't play in MEGA65 C64 mode, then I'll fire up the C64 core and we'll see if we can get the game running. The goal is to see if we can get it running. If it runs, then it is it's a treat, first of all, that we got to run. Time will tell if the game itself is a treat. I haven't played any of these games. I think maybe there was one. I think I played Ghostbusters 2 at some point, but I really don't remember it. So we're going to find out if it's a treat or a trick. If it's a trick, if it doesn't play, it's a trick. If it's a horrible game, it's a trick. It's a treat if we get it to play, and it's fun to play. So that's kind of it. All right. Now, here's the other thing. We also have this new ROM, not core, a new ROM out that BitShifter has produced that will allow us finally to read .D64 images. Now the MEGA65 by default and has always read .D81 disk images. That was the priority for the disk image format for this computer, right? So now BitShifter has played with an experimental release of the ROM, not the core, the ROM, because it's a ROM feature. Experimental, and I think the ROM version we're using is 003. We'll look at that here in a minute. That will allow us to read .D64 image files. That's exciting for a lot of reasons, because that lets us load any of those .D64 image games on the C64, because those are everywhere, right? So that's kind of the plan. Here we go. Hey, Deathy BRS. Okay, so here's the thing, Deathy. Can I just call you Deathy today since it's Halloween? Let me know, because I'm not sure. Is it supposed to be Deathy Brothers? Deathy Burrs? What? Help me out here. But it's good to have you here. Deathy is one of the stalwarts in the MEGA65 Discord. So here we go. Now, what I'm going to do for this is we are going to go to this screen right here. Oh, how about that one? So let me go ahead and square this up a little bit here, because I do want you to see the keys that I'm hitting. You also have this view, and now you also have this view right here. All right, so there's the MEGA65. Now, what we've done, and you can see at the very top up here, I'm going to move this right here is our ROM version. And again, this is the experimental ROM, and I just say 0003, but you can see the longer name is 990003. And this is the one that supports .D64 image files. So there's a couple of ways we can do this. Now we're going to play Showdown first, because I get to stay in C65 mode with that. So I'm going to go ahead and load that up. Now, the nice thing about this is I have already saved that game in the freezer for us. So I don't even have to load it. I loaded it in, I saved it in our freezer state. I can load that, and we have it right here. Now I need to turn on, check the sound. Oh, we have very good sound, so that's good. Let me go ahead and turn down my headphones here just a little bit. I'm yelling in my ear. I'm going to pull up the game volume just a little bit more here. So let's see, that is right here. Okay, that's pretty good right there. So if it's too loud, let me know. So this is Showdown, folks. So this is the box copy we just opened. Let me get my headphones here. I am today using the Hyperkin. I love this little keyboard. Link down below if you need a good 8-bit keyboard. And the reason I love it, again, is because these are brand new. You can buy these, and they have the 9-pin DIN. How about that? That's what we're using there. So this is awesome. It's just a plug-and-play solution, as you can see me just plugging it in right here. No USB adapter, none of that business. It just works. All right, here we go. Showdown. We're going to play Showdown for the very first time. All right, here we go. I'm going to press the button. Get ready. Hey, you can still hear the Halloween music in the background. I kind of like that. It's like right now I think it's zombie action. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's bullets. I've picked up hey, this is okay. So I am the one on the left, just so y'all know, because he's just blowing bullets everywhere at this point. Oh, there's some more bullets. Let's see if we can get. I need to lure him into a sense of. Oh, got him. All right. Whew, there we go. Oh, I guess I better pay attention, huh? Quit celebrating the win, and let's go ahead and okay. I loaded. There we go, you're gone. Oh, he got me too. Oh man, this is, okay, admittedly, this is fun. And I could see where this would be a blast for two people for sure, because I just want to yell at this guy. There you go, got him. Oh gosh, he's still shooting. Okay, so we can take cover here and then, boom, there you go, headshot. Oh, headshot for Halloween, right? This is, I like this. This is really, this is, oh, I don't have any bullets. I don't have, oh, there we go. Oh, I knew I was going to get nailed on that one. Rats. Okay, let's go ahead and try the, oh, there you go. Come on, come on. Pop in there. There you go. Got him. Player one wins. So there is Showdown. I admittedly really enjoy that game. That was a lot of fun. So you see here you have player one with, oh, it even marks the wins in the menu screen, which is nice. So you can keep on playing and I guess see how many wins you have after a while. So I could see where this would be a really fun game. Badger Punch, PolyPlay, nicely done. This is actually a lot of fun. And again, this would make a great 2-player game. Highly recommend this one. Let's go back in one more time for just a second so you can see a little more gameplay. So you can see so you can see that the outhouse or whatever this is right here, every time he shoots it, a little bit more goes away. So, I tried to sneak one in there. Let's see, can I get one? So I'm going to see if I can sneak right. Oh, he did what I was trying to do, which was sneak one in between, kind of like the breakout version, right? So let me see if I can get him. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Okay, there we go. Let's see. There. Oh, now see, I'm losing big time now. I think I'm getting to, there we go. Boom, take that one. In-game sound, it's too quiet. Oh, in-game sound is too quiet? All right. Hold on, let me pull it up a little bit here, because we're definitely going to want to have that right for other games. Now, Deathy is a sound guy, so I know he's going to be very picky about the sound. How's that? Let me know how that is, guys. I don't want it to drown out or maybe that's what you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for it to drown out my voice. That's not nice. All right, so let me see. Let's see if we finish this game. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Boom. Oh, I thought I had him. Oh, that was kind of interesting. When I hit the box, I'm not sure what happened. All right, I think it's either me or him at this point. I love that. It's kind of like 80s music. There you go. Oh, didn't have any more bullets. Rats. You're welcome, Deathy. I'm glad to work that out. Okay, so that is, because we've got a lot of other games to go through, that is Showdown. All right, now, the leveling is pretty good. Yeah, I really like that too. We still need to hear you too. I don't know. Well, we'll see as we go along, right? All right, so that was fun. Now, what we're going to do, let me show you what we've got here. I'm going to go back to the freezer, and I'm going to go in here. I'm going to show you what I've done. So this is the disk image that's on here. Now, that's on our root for the core and for the games. I've put all the C64 games in this directory right here. Now, it will not on the right show you the listing. You actually have to hit return and go in, and then you can see the game. So you can see, and what we'll do is we'll just go one by one down here, and we'll end with Ghouls and Goblins. Thanks to Jamie for that last minute addition. He said, I think it was, if I can last 2 minutes, what was the deal, Jamie? If I last 2 minutes, what do I get? Was that the pizza? I think that was the pizza. But we're going to go through. We're going to play Cauldron. We're going to play Cauldron 2. I think it's Pumpkin's Revenge, something like that. So now this is neat too. Look over on the right. You see that it can tell you what the contents of the .d64 file are, or that disk image is. We couldn't do that before. It would only do that with .d81. We're also going to try Elvira, the arcade game. I just felt that if we are a bunch of 80s folks and we are playing video games, a lot of us grew up with Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, starting those old movies at midnight on, I just thought that'd be good. Chiller is one I've never played. I heard it's horrible, but it's supposed to be very scary. Ghostbusters 2, as opposed to Ghostbusters 1, because everybody knows Ghostbusters 1 was the first that does that whole thing at the beginning. Ghostbusters! I don't know if this does that or not, but it should be different gameplay. Friday the 13th. I don't remember what this one is. Oh, Forbidden Forest. That's right. And then we have Beyond Forbidden Forest. And then I pulled this one, Big Trouble in Little China. It's a movie from the 80s if you've not seen it. Too bad for you. It is a John Carpenter film with Kurt Russell, and it's just one of my favorite. I don't know why. It's just one of my favorites, and it's kind of Halloween-y in the sense that it has monsters and some other things. And then this is a new one. Darkland is a brand new game, so we're going to try that out too. And then here's that horrible Ghouls and Goblins that Jamie has kind of challenged me. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to load this disk image, and we're going to, let me see, how do we want to do this? I think we have to, I think I have to reset. We may have to do a lot of, yeah, so I thought we're going to have to power on and power off to do these. So I'm going to power on. I'm going to power on holding my Mega button down. That way we boot directly into Commodore 64 mode, because that's what we're going to be using here, right? So then I'll go back to my freezer. We'll go back in here. We'll go back to C64. We're going to load this disk image right here, Cauldron. We're going to resume, and then we're going to shift run start, and we're going to see if it loads. And you can hear the floppy. It does simulate the floppy. It's not running from a floppy, but it does simulate it. There you go. Make a donation to the charity of your choice for Jamie's event that's coming up. All right, so it looks like it's loading. Now, again, this is not the C64 Core. This is the MEGA65 in C64 mode. So far, so good. Cauldron 4 is running the cracked demo, because all of these are cracked. And now we have to remember, what is it? I think it's a space bar. Let's see. Generally on cracks, they're space bars. So Cauldron documents. Now, the Cauldron is a story or a game about a witch. So we'll see how that goes. Controls, joystick, and port 2, which we have. You can't see it, but right there. Walk, left, right, up, down to fly. Okay, I think I got that. Outside, right, left to fly, tombs, left, right, jump. See, it's already too complicated. Here we go. Note, start flying or land only at clear places, never under trees. Now remember, I've never played this game. This is all new to me, and we still don't know if it's going to work yet. We're just assuming it's going to. Don't touch the trees. Oh, this is too complicated. Don't touch trees, hills, water, or landscape while flying. Okay, got that. Anything else we need to know? White flashing stars restore your magic. Okay, and again, we're only going to play about 1 or 2 minutes on this because we got a lot of games to go through. And there's our credits. Okay, so hit space. A little more information. Now, how do I get to play? Hit my button, maybe? Hit return? Hit this. Did we miss something? How do we get this thing to play? Run stop to start. Okay, here it is right here. So I'm going to hit run stop to start the game. No, that's for you if you last more than 2 minutes on call. That's what I have to do. I have to donate? Oh, man. Well, I do anyway, so I guess that's good. But wait, if I last more than 2 minutes, what did you donate to my charity? How's that work? Anyway, all right. Unlimited hags. Do we want unlimited hags? That seems like a little sexist. Unlimited hags. What in the world? And that's referring to the witch, obviously. Definitely a different time, but I like unlimited hags, so let's say yes. Actually, unlimited magic. You know, I shouldn't have done that because that's just going to mess it up. Okay, I'm going to say no. Start with all keys. No, I'm not going to give myself any advantage other than unlimited hags. Start with all items. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, well, here's hoping that it's going to play. Come on. Oh, good. We got the opening, Cauldron. You can still hear our Halloween music in the background. Spooky. And there's our witch right there. So I'm going to, what do you think? Hit, oh no, I will. Okay, I got you, Jamie. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Okay, so Cauldron, the witch is flying off. I'm going to hit the space or the button here and see if we can play. There we go. Oh, I like the sound. Okay, so we know Cauldron works on the MEGA65, so already this is a treat. So now we just have to figure out what we're supposed to do. Can I fly? Is that, there we go. And I think, oh, oh no. Hey, how about 2 minutes on this, Jamie? Oh, here we go. All right, I'm in the air. I am flying now. Now, I think on these, I'm supposed to hit them with my broom, with the front of my broom. There we go. And I just cannot hit the landscape, right? And so, oh, this is, and I think I have to hit them in the front. If I hit them in the back, oh gosh, pumpkins. Don't let the pumpkins hit you. Oh, and whatever those are, don't let those hit you either. So that's good. Not hearing that sound. I hear sound. It sounds like this is really low. Let me see if I can get this sound kicked up for us, Deathy. I appreciate that. Let's see. It also sounds like it's only coming out of one. Sounds like it's mono too. So I'm wondering if this, I've had some issues with C64 games and the SID chips only being mono, but when I go to the core, I find out that they're actually in stereo. Oh, what is that? Are those sharks? Am I scoring when I hit those? I am scoring, so this is Cauldron. Again, it's a great little Halloween game because it's a witch. I think I want to play this. I'm going. What do you guys think? I'm going treat. I actually think this is a pretty good game. I think I could have some fun playing this and learning more about what all of this is. I know there's some other ways. So this is pretty good. Much better. Okay, thank you. We'll see how that goes. It is really low, though, isn't it? Now, some of the games we'll have to be careful. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have hit that. So you can see I have unlimited hag, so I'm just playing right now. I can just keep playing this forever. So this is Cauldron. So again, I'm going to call this one a treat because it loads. I like it. There may be an issue with sound only coming out of one side, but I really think this is a game I could get behind and play as I learn to play it. So let me know what you think, trick or treat for Cauldron. Now, next thing we're going to do is go to Cauldron 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the MEGA65. We're going to boot back into C64 mode. Now, what I could have done, just so you all know, is I could have, but I wanted to experience all these games for the first time with all of you. So what I could have done is, to make this faster, loaded all of these and saved a freezer state and just use the freezer to go through them. That's what I would recommend if you find a couple of games that you really like Cauldron. I probably will load that, save that in a freezer state, and then I can load it immediately without needing to reboot all the time. So that would be good. So here we go. Let's go back to restored. Let's go back to 0. We're going to go C64, and we're going to try Cauldron 2. There we go. And we'll hit resume. We'll hit shift run stop. And we'll cross our fingers and see if Cauldron 2. It should load, right? If Cauldron loaded, we would assume Cauldron 2 would, but could be something different. Deathy says, most SIDs on C64 are of course mono, so I'm thinking your defaults for 64 mode are not configured to proper SID mixer. You know, that's it. Yes, you might be right. Well, absolutely, you're not might be right, you are right. Oh, now see, that's really loud, right? But I had forgotten C64 mode, of course, is going to be mono. But what we can do is, if I go in, let's try this. If I go in here, and I go into my audio, I think, yeah, so supposedly if I hit S, it takes it to stereo or mono. But I don't see any indication that it changed from stereo to mono when I hit S. See that, Deathy? So I have no earthly idea if that's supposed, maybe that's not implemented yet, but that would be great. If I could change that to mono right there, then it should come out of both, right? That's kind of what I'm assuming, because my capture card is not doing that. So anyway, yeah, that sounds great. Well, okay, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's resume. I don't know if that did anything. Let's go ahead and hit our space bar. Okay, so here's Cauldron 2. I'm going to assume it's very similar. We're going to hit run stop to play. Here we go. Okay, not unlimited lives this time, not unlimited magic. Able to shoot all the time, no. Joystick in reverse, never. Start with all items, nope. I think the mixer's half broken right now. I think you're right too. Hey, Sandcat, Maurice, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Now see, this is too loud, right? So let me go ahead and bring this down just a little bit. There we go. I think that's good. Cauldron 2, the Pumpkin Strikes Back. Now, the reason this is the Pumpkin Strikes Back, because if you remember in game 1, we were going after pumpkins. So this time we play, I think we're playing the part of the pumpkin. So let me go ahead and bring this down just a little bit, because that is a lot louder. It used to work, but I think it got broken somewhere along the way. Well, Maurice might have information about that and could tell us. Maurice, good to have you here. We have already opened up Showdown, the box. That was fun. If you want to catch up later, you can do that. I will tell you this. I am recording all of this. This is one of the few times I think I am actually going to go and do an edit of this. So the live stream, this original live stream, will still be available to all my supporters for free. You can go back and watch the entire live stream if you want to do that. But I will also later edit a smaller version of this and put it online later, which will have a lot of this stuff cut out and just focus on just the games itself, and probably the box unopening for Showdown as well, so that I can do kind of a proper video for them for supporting the live stream today. So if you're not a member and you want to see all the previous live streams in their entirety without them being cut by usually about 50% to 70% in some of them, you can still do that if you join at any level, basic level all the way through. So that's available. If you're not sure how to do that, just go to my website or buymeacoffee.com/retrocombs. You can find out how to do that. And it also, any membership level gets you access to the Discord channel, where I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff and share pictures and things that are going on, and we talk about things. And actually I learned about, which this is pretty cool, I learned about that demo in my Discord. So that was shared by Deft. He came in and popped over and said, hey, you're going to want to check this out for your Commodore pet. So we got the Discord is starting to rock now. So if you're interested in joining that community of retroCombs watchers, you can do that for a small fee. All right, let's go back here to our super source. All right, and let's see if we can play us. I was just playing Cauldron. Were you really, Maurice? That's amazing. So was I. Come to think of it, so was I. Now we're playing Cauldron 2, Revenge of the Pumpkin. Now let's see if we can get it to play. Here we go. Okay, got the Hyperkin. I guess you should see the Hyperkin, right? Where am I? I'm the pumpkin, so let's see. Oh gosh, oh. He's a bouncy little guy. So let's see, can I get... Oh, this is interesting. So it's got some really interesting dynamics. Now on this one, Jamie, I guarantee I could last 2 minutes because I could just sit here all day. Although, it seems like I can't go left. Why can't I go left? Oh, I want to get... There we go. I went left that time. Oh, I'm falling. I don't know where I'm falling. Oh! So, did you hear the hag? That's not nice. All right, so there we go. The controls are a little weird. You got to kind of do... It's not a right. It's kind of a right and down action. Oh, gosh. And you jump on. I thought you could jump on them. All right, so we just need to go somewhere here. You know what? This is already. Tell me what you guys think, but I already think this is a treat. This looks like fun, and I think I can get behind this. Now I got to be careful. I'm not sure. Not quite sure how to jump though. I'm gonna have to. Ugh. Oh, I missed it. I'm having a hard time going up on the scale. So Maurice, since you were playing Cauldron, really, that's why I was late. Yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. And back. Ugh. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Now this is, you got to get this just right. All right, we got about 1 more minute of this, and then we're going to move on. I am still, this is kind of fun. I'm going to say with some work and maybe learning this joystick a little bit more and playing this game, I can get better at this, but I am going to call this definitely a treat. What do you guys think? Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed it. There we go. All right, so I'm going to stop there. That is Cauldron 2. It does work. It's great. Okay, so I hope I say your name right. Is it Yori? Yori, you're not supposed to touch those things that eat your magic. It's a great game. Which things eat my magic? Are those the bottom ones? I think is what those were. It looks like everything in there, right, Yori? So, hey, thanks for coming in. If I've mispronounced your name, I'm sorry. Is it Jori or Yori? So, Jori could be either one, I think. So, let me know because I hate not knowing what your name is and saying the wrong thing during a live stream. It's one of those personal things with me. So thanks for joining us. Really glad you joined us today. Thanks for that. All right, so let's go to our next one. We're going to go ahead and hold our Mega. We're going to reboot. Yuri, should have known. All right, Yuri, got it. Thank you so much. Yuri, I appreciate it. I will do better next time. So welcome, Yuri, and everybody say hello to Yuri. Great chat room. Friendliest chat room you're going to find on the YouTube right now at this particular time. That's what I always say. So thanks for joining us on Halloween Eve for scary games on the C64. Will they play on the MEGA65? Are they a trick or are they a treat? So let's go back into here. And let's go back into our C64. We're getting through. Now we're going to go to Elvira, the arcade game. Now, my understanding is there's another Elvira game, which is more like an adventure game. This is the arcade game. One of the things I did decide not to do was, oh, thank you, Yuri. I appreciate it. It's a great show and you're enjoying it. One of the things I decided not to do was try any multi-game discs. Jamie, that's why I'm not playing Maniac Mansion today. I just didn't have it in me to figure all that out right now. So, hey, there you go. Now everybody's saying hello to Yuri. Thank you, Matt, for welcoming him. Deathy, same to you. Thank you for that. Someone should port over the MEGA65 version of Arkanoid. You know, there is Patrick, there's already a MEGA65 kind of breakout kind of game under development, so stay tuned for that one. I think that might be on its way. So again, Elvira, the adventure game, would have been a multi-disc game, so I decided not to do that. I also did decide not to do any adventure games because we've already done Hibernated. So these are all arcade spooky games. All right, so let's see if we can get Elvira, the arcade game, working on the MEGA65. NC64 mode. All right, so shift, run, stop. Here we go. So far we're batting 100. Jamie's waving back at Yuri as well. See, Yuri, I told you we're a friendly group here, so it's good to have you here. Okay, it has gone to run. Let's see if anything happens. There was just a new Arkanoid release for PC, so port might be too much of a copy. Yeah, you're right, it could be. Arkanoid like should be fine though. Yep, agreed. Okay, so looks like we have the demo is working. So far so good. Anything here? Greetings. You know, some of these demos are just fun to watch, right? You gotta love those. So we'll go ahead and hit space here. All right, so Proudly presents part 2 of the demo, Elvira 2, the arcade game. So the other thing, I am running all this in PAL. If this is an NTSC game, or we run into an NTSC game, that could be an issue. I tried to find ones that were PAL, but I can't guarantee. I don't think all of them told me, so we'll see how it goes. All right, so now we're loading Elvira, the arcade game. All right, here we go. Cracked by +2 Fletch and Doc. Unlimited lives, no. F3, unlimited energy, no. F7, go smash it. So I'm assuming F7, which is right here, is our play, right? So, and for those of you that just logged on, by the way, I am using the Dev Kit today. The actual C64, MEGA65. Taking a little break back here today. I needed to get this one updated. So I thought, well, I'll just use it. Plus, I kind of like that it's like a thinner form factor, because that over here, the floppy disk goes on the side here, and this I can just have right here, which is nice. So it takes a little less space on my desk for this way. Okay. All right, we're going to smash it. F7. We're going to go. We're going to smash it. Here we go. Ready to smash it? Oh wait, Deathy says, with Legend in the second intro, it should have come from PAL first, but may have been. Okay, good. Good to know. See, this is the other reason I love these live streams. I learned so much. Here we go. Smash it. Well, I like the sound. Okay, we got a fast loader going. Got a blinky blinky here. Now, here's always the question. How long do you wait for this? So, so we'll wait a few minutes here. Meanwhile, tell me what you've thought so far of the live stream down below. We'd love to know that. And don't forget, if you want to say a warm welcome to the Spooky Accountant, don't forget you can hit that like button down there and that thanks too. I'll be sure and share that with her. She'll be happy, especially if you hit that thanks button. So how long do we wait, folks? I would just say that from our previous experiences, to me, it would seem like this is not working. Xander says it's awesome. Thank you, Xander. I appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Xander, you're not going to have to leave us early again for bed, are you? Do you have another early 4:30 a.m. wake up? Great success. Well, thanks, Nathy. I mean, success today. So I appreciate you guys staying with me. I'm going to say this is not working. This seems way too long. I do have a little flashy light, which means that it could be an error with the disk image, something like that. So here's what we're going to do, because it's not, I love it, JV30 Mississippi's. I can watch decrunching routine forever. Yuri, I could too, which is why this is the perfect hobby and the perfect live stream for you today, right? Deathy says, with the screen still updating, I'm inclined to think it should still be working, but I don't think so in this case. I know, right? Matthew said, I was just reading about Cassandra Elvira. I didn't know she was a Kansas girl born in Manhattan. Yes, I knew she was from Kansas. I did not know Manhattan, Kansas, though. That's interesting. Yuri says, hit, run, stop. Well, you know what? I'm just going to do it because you said so. So, Yuri, we're going to try and we are going to hit, run, stop. Nothing. All right, so shouldn't it be done? Yeah, that's what I think, Xander. 70 years old and she is still gorgeous. Absolutely right. You've been tricked. Hey, Ed64, Ed, welcome. I think it's the first time you've either I've seen that you've said something, but welcome. By the way, it's Matthew's birthday today. He's 40, so say happy birthday to him. We want to I'm not sure, Xander. Normal time 8 p.m. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Normal time is 8 p.m. here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to call this one a trick under MEGA64 mode on the C64. No, let me try that again. We're going to call this a trick under C64 mode on the MEGA65. So, as I mentioned, I've got a backup plan. We are going to load, you ready? We're going to load the C64 core and see if we can get it to work. So this is the first time we've had to use this feature. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the MEGA65. We're going to hold no scroll. By the way, Maurice or Deathy, there's a way you can boot to a core, and I can't remember the keystroke for it. If either one of you remember that, could you pop that in there for me? That could be helpful because I just keep forgetting what it is. But I know I can do this. Hit no scroll, turn it on, wait for the screen, and then we're going to choose the C64 4 Mega version 3 core. So we're going to go ahead and hit that. So now we're booting not into the MEGA65 on the FPGA, but in Commodore 64 mode. Now, the other thing I need to do is, just because of the way these formats work and my screen capture is, I need to change this 16:9, so I'll have to go back and forth while we're doing that. So now what we're going to do is this, well, let me see, I need to do 4:3 first so that you can see the menus. So I'm going to hit the help, and the help, well, I still can't see it. Let me go to full screen for you. There you go, now you can see everything, and I can go back to 16:9. Boom. There we go. And what you do here is you mount the drive, and we're going to go down here and we are going to grab Elvira right there. All right, so that disk image is now loaded in the C64 core. All right. So I do not know any of the keys yet. I'm a Zimu po boy. Oh, I got you. Thanks, Deathy. Okay, so now let's hit Shift Run Stop. So this is the problem with the core that I've had. Unlike a regular Commodore 64, unlike the MEGA65, it knows if you've attached a disk image, and it knows that Shift Run Stop should not default to the tape, but to the floppy. So we have to go about this the old way, unfortunately, which is DDD,8,1. We have to do that. Now, we also need to understand that this is real-time loading for this core, and it's doing that because what it's trying to do is give us that 99.9% compatibility experience. And so to do that, it loads it in real time. So we have to kill some time here while we wait and use the C64 core, which is kind of a pain. But hey, you want to see what's happening on the PET? We could do that. Zimu, oh yeah, XEMU, by the way, so we'll have this discussion for 30 minutes while we wait for this thing to load. By the way, XEMU is pronounced XEMU according to LGB. So I've got to stop saying XEMU and say XEMU. So I will work on that, Deathy. Thank you for that. And LGB, for the rest of you, is the developer of the software. He would know, right? Or what's interesting is you can say XEMU, but it's actually the MEGA65 emulator package under XEMU, right? So that's kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh, Xander just retracted a message there. Let me get that out of here. All right, so it's okay. So here we go. So we're back to our game. It looks like it's, so we're going to type run now, and we're going to hit return. All right, so we're at least close. We're getting closer. This just reminds you of how painful it was on our 1541s to, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay, I think I'm gonna just stay in this mode right now instead of going back to our mixed mode. And let's go ahead and hit the spacebar. Sounds good. Now see, the sound sounds better, right? On the core. Matter of fact, I probably need to pull it down a little bit. But see, that's a lot better. Let me pull it just a little bit more. I mean, it just sounds better than it does under C64 mode on the MEGA65. So here we go. We'll go in here. So far, so good. And now we're back to loading again. Now see, that screen was different. Okay, so now we're going to smash it again. We're going to hit F7, and we're going to see if it loads. We didn't get beyond that earlier. So here we go. F7, and we should get our loading screen. Oh, okay, so here we go. Something different. We did not see that before, which is really interesting. We are in English. Hey, maybe this is going to work. Flare Software presents Elvira the arcade game. So I like the graphics. That's pretty good for Commodore 64. Now, there were versions of this for the Amiga. And it is when I was looking at some screen captures, the Amiga version was much more detailed. So, of course, it would be. It has better graphics. Let's see. I am using the C64 core for this. It did not, Maurice, work on we didn't get this far under C64 mode on the MEGA65, so that's why I have this one under the core. It's the first game we've had to load the core. Every game has worked on C64 mode for the Mega so far, so we didn't. Yep, we're in the core, thanks, Deathy. Yeah, the D-Pack was a lot fast. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Okay, so here we go. I don't know what to do. Do we hit... I'm going to assume we hit our start button, but the music's good. Here we go. Hit the start button. Okay, I just hit the start button and nothing happened. Try it again. Oh, wait, the music's fading out. Nope. So, yep, music's fading out after I hit the button, so let's see what happens. Okay, loader. There we go. We got a loader. And then the loader stopped. So this must be so this is one of those ones, it's either doing something and we just need to wait a long time because it's, again, simulating that came on. This is where some kind of indicator light in the core would be nice if it would show us, you know, like the LED indicator under Vice shows you if it's still loading from the disk image, which is always nice. It'd be nice for the core to have that. That'd be a recommendation I would make. Honestly, only needing to load the core once so far is astoundingly successful. But, yeah, it's not, because I'm not sure. Let's give it just a little bit more time here. It looks like it was level packed and using a fast loader. Yeah, I agree. So I'm wondering if the core is not going to be able to handle that. Looks like the game has been cracked far enough. That's what I thought, too. I think those are troublesome in any case. Agreed. I always have a problem with C64 games, which button to press to start. Yep, so I think we got the right one. We don't have any sound either. It looks like copy protection was not fully... Well, I think it probably was. We did get further. So I think, folks, this is going to be one we're going to have to call a trick. We've had treats up to now, but I think Elvira is tricking us, which seems appropriate, that if anybody were to play a trick on us today, it would be Elvira. Would you all agree? Yeah, there's nothing, if you guys want to see that, there's no light here either. I mean, it has stopped. You're right. I forgot we could use that because that would, does that actually work on the core though, Targus? I don't know if that works on the core or not. That's a great question. I know it works under C64 mode and the MEGA65, but does it work on the C64 code? Or core, rather. All right, so I think we've been tricked, folks. Let me just check one more time. I'm just going to strike some keys here. See if anything gets anything going. Nope, nothing. All right, so that one is a trick. We are out of here. We're going back to our regular MEGA65 mode to our next game. Let's see what kind of time we have here. We're doing pretty well, so not bad. We've been at it for about an hour. I was hoping to go about an hour and a half to 2 hours at the most, so I think we're going to make it. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. You definitely don't need two of me. That's scary. That looked like a two-headed monster, which is perfect for Halloween, isn't it? So here we go. We are going to turn this off, hold our Mega key, turn it back on. And let me go ahead and fix my screen resolution here. There we go. And we'll go back to our freezer. Go back in here. We are going to load next. Chiller. We'll get through these. Hopefully we won't, if we notice freezing now, we'll try and get out pretty quickly. So let's go back in to resume, shift, run, stop, restore. All right, this one is called Chiller. This one is constant. When I did a search in Google for the scariest games on the C64, this always popped up. So again, this one is called Chiller. Hey, who was that? So, oh no, Christ 751. Oh gosh, I hate that I didn't say your name probably correctly. Hi, great show, C64 Plus fan. Oh, make sure you check. Oh, do you have plans for new project for this machine? I do. So it sounds like you've already checked out my +4 page where I have all of that. So thank you so much. Thank you for the trick. No, thank you for the treat on Halloween. That is so nice of you to send a little something my way. I thank you so much. And I feel like I'm compelled to do something now for the C64 for you. Let me know. I'm just going to call you 751 for right now. Let me know, 751. Have you seen all of my +4 content? So you've seen the last one that even had a cameo with Robin over at 8-Bit Show and Tell. So let me know how much you've seen. But yes, I do have at least a couple more things I'm planning on the +4. You know, I got it connected to the internet, which was kind of cool, to Telnet, and we're logged into BBS's. So I've shown how to do that. So thank you so much. Great for you to contribute to, and all proceeds going to the Spooky Accountant today is what I'm saying. So the Spooky Accountant is normally the lovely accountant. She's my wife, but again, just because you guys give to the channel, we don't have to take money out of our regular budget, and I can throw this in to reinvest back into the live stream. So great. Thank you so much for that. That is super awesome. All right, so let's get caught up on chat here. I haven't tried Elvira, but C64 Core, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Games. Yeah, some games use logic for the 1541. Yep. Chiller. Okay, here we go. Somebody who's played. Hey, Mark, good to have you. Thanks for joining. Mark says, one of my first games on my original C64, Mastertronic. Yes, that is a Mastertronic game, which probably means came on disc or even cassette, I think probably, right? Very difficult game. Oh, really? Great. I need a difficult game in my life right now. Matthew is saying, hey, there you go, Crazy Joe. Excellent. So glad to see you guys working chat. Okay, here we go, folks. We are going to clear out the chat. I'm going in. All right. Oh, by the way, sporting my MEGA65 shirt today. It was the best black shirt I had for trick or treat. All right, here we go. I should go dressed as a MEGA65. That's what my wife would tell you, because that's all I talk about, it seems like, is MEGA65 this, MEGA65 that. So thank you, MEGA65 team, for something in my life that absorbs everything. All right. Rescue your girlfriend from the haunted house and return to your car. Well, that sounds like a scary movie. So perfect. Use the keys or a joystick in port 2. I am in port 2. We are good to go. Port 2 is right there. We're going to just hit the button. Here we go. Chiller, the forest. All right. So, oh, this is kind of cool. So there's the car. Wait a minute. Where was I supposed to go? What are these mushrooms? Oh, gosh. Oh, I can climb the tree. So those skeletons don't really seem to do anything. I didn't do unlimited. Oh, there we go. Oh, so I've got it. Oh, I'm just all over the board. There we go. There. Okay, so there we go. I'm up there on that level. Was that a cross? I think that was a cross. Oh, why am I thinking that I should not let that get me? Okay, let's see if we can get it. I'm going to try and. All right, we're up high. I think that's good, right? Usually, if you're up, let me jump. Oh no! Where did it say go from the car to the where? Does anybody remember? I need your help in chat. Come on, people. Quit talking about cassette versus disc. I'm just kidding. Talk about whatever you want. But somebody tell me where I'm supposed to go. Shoot. Oh, look. I was actually walking on that crab or spider or whatever that was. Oh, game over. I should have watched it. Okay. Mark, what am I supposed to do? Let's see what Mark's up to. Mark says, it came on cassette here in the UK. I did not have a 1541 drive until a good few years of owning. Very expensive here. Yeah, and loading this thing from tape, I can imagine, was probably pretty difficult. Oh, thanks, Deathy. I know, right? I know you just want to read it as Crazy Joe. Crazy Joe. Is that what it is? Surely, do you just read it as Crazy Joe? Is that what I don't want to call him Crazy Joe. Although for Halloween, maybe I can pull myself into that. But I hate to call anybody crazy until I've really known them. You know, I've got to have experience with them. All right, let's go ahead and try this one more time, and we'll try the next game. All right. Oh, it just said what I was supposed to do, and I didn't see it. What was I supposed to do? Go from the car to the where? Was it a house? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing because I'm too busy in chat and I'm not reading instructions. Oh, rats. Let's wait for that guy to go away. Looks like I need to keep an eye on my energy. But so far, here's what I'm going to say about this game. First of all, it loads under the C64 mode on the MEGA65. Yeah, I lost some energy there. So, oh, that goes away really quickly, which is interesting. So you don't... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be grabbing here. But anyway, since it works under C6 game over. Since it works under C64 mode on the MEGA65, it does seem fun to play if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do. Collect all the big crosses, right? Targets, that's what I was assuming too. That's probably right. I'm going to call this one a treat. I think this one is a treat. I am going to play Chiller. And I actually can imagine if you got this in the UK as a cassette and you were young and this is one of the few games you could afford, this is not too bad. It's got kind of a Donkey Kong kind of platformer kind of feel to it, and I'm sure it'll have other levels, but it seems like a lot of fun. So I'm digging this one. This one is a treat. Let me know if you differ, but I sense that this one is a treat. All right, let's go on to our next one here. You have to get the crosses, start left, go up from the car, then cross the falling bridge, then cross the other falling bridge, then down to the right side. Got it. Didn't do that long enough. We don't need to be there. Need to let it cycle for about 5 seconds before you turn it back on, or you get sometimes you get the other menus. All right, well, I am going to try that, Mark. I am going to give that a shot. What is happening here? Let me turn off the power. All right, so here we go. All right, Matthew. So listening to Stephen read chat out of context is literally the best because I'm reading it after, let's see, the chat is like 8 seconds behind, so you're getting some weirdness, right? Yeah, because I go back and do that. Yeah, I know. All right, so appreciate that. All right. Okay, so let's go into our next one. That was Chiller. Next one we're going to do is... we're going to go to Ghostbusters 2. All right, here we go. Let's see if this runs under C64 mode on the MEGA65. And I love how much faster things load on the MEGA65, even in C64 mode, which is just great. Okay, so far so good. Oh, I love that. I also love that it says PAL in the upper left-hand side. That's pretty cool. Cracked and Train. There you go. We'll let that go a little bit. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Yeah, you guys keep having fun at my expense over there in the chat room. Which is, I'm glad you are. That's fun. All right, we're going in. Oh, drive error. What in the world? Okay, now this is new. So this could be an issue with the D64 image version. So unfortunately, what that means is, well, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. So it's a trick under this mode. I think we're going to have to go to the core because I don't think we're going to get any further than that. So we're going to go ahead and boot up the core, the C64 core. Let's go ahead and do that. That scrolly is buggy. Yeah, it is deathy. You're right. Let me go ahead and get this up here. I know there's a keystroke where I can directly boot in. I need to figure out what that is. So again, if somebody from the MEGA65 community knows what that is, let me know. If you're watching this afterwards, even put it down in the chat below. So, all right, let's load up the core. Let's go ahead and go back to our retro screen. Let me change my this. Let me get like 1,000 things I have to do when I go back to my core. I need somehow to streamline all that. Plus, you don't need that little scroll down at the bottom that says HDMI 1. All right, help. Let me move this guy over here for you. Let's move him down here. I think it'd be better down here. Let's go ahead and go here. And we are doing Ghostbusters 2. And escape and load. All right, so there we go. We're loading. Let me see what's going on. I think it was the intro being broken in the mode. Yep. I think you have to run the Go64 at 1 megahertz to get that to work. I thought everything when you went to 1 megahertz, well, yeah, we could try that again after we get it working here. That's a good something to check. I don't think this will work in the core either, as fast loader is just plain broken for us. Okay, well, we'll check it out and see what's going on. This would be a very difficult game to run without core. So Yuri thinks that maybe it will work in the core. Let's see. We're going to give it a shot here. All right, we've got our little flashy at symbol down there. That's good. Okay. So yeah, the demo or the crack screen is definitely cleaner. You can see that. That looks good. We'll get out of that. Okay, now see, it's scanning the 1541 there, so it looks like it's working okay. And I do have a flashy light. Let me see so you can see that. See? Well, it was flashing before I went to that view. Great. Oh, and there we go. So we at least get the menu. No, 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 no. I don't want my cracks anymore. Let's see. Was fixed. Use cursor. Start game. Here we go. Okay, keep those fingers crossed. Got a loader going. There we go. So it is a treat under the C64 Core so far. So like the music, you know what? I'm going to probably get pinged on the old YouTube for stealing somebody's music, I'm sure. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and keep talking over it so maybe the YouTube things don't kind of mess up. Here we go. Ghostbusters. It doesn't have the Ghostbusters thing. All right, so, oh, well, we got another loader, so maybe it will or won't work. Oh, that's cool. Check this out. 5 years later, because Ghostbusters 2 does take place afterwards, I need to keep talking over this so that we don't get the YouTube strike. There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who are you going to call? Yeah, we get that. Okay, let's keep going. A lot of load screens on this one. Here we go. Yes, Maurice, yes, I forgot the D64 images can now be loaded in Go 64 mode. Yes, they can, which is, again, I'm using the experimental ROM 003, which bit shift. Okay, so here we go. I don't remember this. So it looks like we have to, we can go up and down. Can we go left and, oh, we can go left and right. Okay, so, oh, shoot. I'm not sure what we're doing here. This is where a manual would be good. It looks like something over there I want. Oh, let me go back up, down. Looks like I'm at, oh, we don't want, oh, there's, I definitely don't want him grabbing me in my behind. What is that about? I wonder if the goal is just to make it all the way to the bottom. Oh, he grabbed me, shoot. Oh, he got my foot. So it looks like the goal is to, you are a worthless slime ball, but you have 2 more chances. So the goal is, I think, probably to get all the way to the bottom. Here we go. I don't really want to be swinging here. There we go. Okay, let's stop that. All right, let's come down. A little more controlled. We're at 2%. Oh, eek. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, I got something. No, get out of that hand. Don't get. All right, we're at 16%. I don't know what this shoots, though. I don't understand. I guess. Oh, not sure what happened there. Okay, we got one more try here. You are, again, a worthless slime ball. That's just not right. I think that's just really. So I'm going to call this on the C64 mode. Oh, I went right into his hand, so I'm done. So, oh, no, I'm still, oh. No, he got me that time. Well, it looks like I'm all right. Get out of his hands. I cannot get out of his hands for some reason. See if I can get control. Oh, he got my, oh, I see. That thing right there is eating my, yeah, it's eating my cable. So that's what was going on. So I will call this a treat on the C64 Core, but a trick under the C64 mode on the MEGA65. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try something first. Let me go ahead and go back to here. Because somebody, I think Maurice, or somebody said maybe we should check it at 1 megahertz and make sure it's loading. So let's see if that's happening here. Yeah, this is the thing with the dev kit. Sometimes I have to turn it off and let it sit for almost 10 seconds and turn it back on before the thing even turns back on. Uh-oh. Nothing is happening on the dev kit right now. Chew through the rope is, that's exactly right. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me go ahead and fix my resolution. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 64, yes, and let's see if we can change a few freezer settings to make sure this works. So see, it's already at 1 megahertz already when I'm in C64 mode, so I don't think that's it. CPU mode is 4502. Can we change that to auto maybe? That's really the only settings we have that's going to make a difference. It's in PAL. The game said it was it in PAL? It was, because it ran under the C64 coordinate. It was PAL. So let's go ahead and hit resume. Let's go ahead. Well, I didn't need to do that. I needed to load the game. Let's try it one more time here, just to see that we've done it, given it a chance here. Ghostbusters 2. We're going to resume, and we're going to do this. And you can see the light here. See that screen right there? I don't think we saw before in the core. And now it's just frozen up, probably because I chose auto instead of the CPU being at 4502. So I think let's try it one more time. I really want to give, I want to give C64 mode a shot. Okay, we are at 1 mega. Okay, everything's good there. And resume. All right, last try, and then we're moving on. It was auto PAL NTSC fixed. It crashed earlier. Okay, so here we're back here. Here's that goofy loader again that we had. Yeah, and then we get the drive error. So something going on. My guess is it's not really hardware. It's the D64 emulation that's not fully baked yet. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to try our next game. So let's go ahead and load this up right here. Let's go here, and the next one is, we're getting there, is, I probably picked too many games, didn't I? Let's try Friday the 13th. And F3 and run, stop, restore. So let's see if we can move through a few of these here, because I promised Jamie I would embarrass myself with Ghosts and Goblins before we end this thing. And looking at time, it looks like about 30 minutes. All right, here we go. Good colors on that intro. Looks, I think that's the German flag colors, aren't they? Oh, I like that. Now we're talking. So we got a Scream. Now I did a little reading about this game. It is evidently not one of the best. Jason is waiting, terrified. You must protect your friends from the rotting Jason and finally dispose of him before he disposes of you. You play all of these characters, and you just keep. Oh, so now that's, see, this is interesting. It just stopped. Now sometimes these loaders don't finish doing what they're supposed to do. Let's try this. Looks like it's working. All right, got that. So interestingly, the loader didn't pass it off to the next loader to finish the loading. So unlimited energy, nope. Unlimited time, nope. We definitely don't have unlimited time. Start with axe all the time, nope. I know we have to pick up one. Press fire button, here we go. We are German, yes, Deathy says. Matthew said he'll be right back. No problem, I'll still be here. All right, here we go. Oh, this looks good. Pretty sure I never heard this music though in Friday the 13th. Where's my character? Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, we got a problem here. My character's in and out of screen. You see that? Could that be a PAL versus NTSC? Although it would seem like the rest of the game would be fritzing out. Yeah, it's right in the center there. It's going away. I don't think it's supposed to do that. So it's kind of working, I think is what we could say. And I can't go up there. Can I go up here? Nope. There's an axe. I know I need the axe. Okay, I picked up an axe. Okay, so we've got an axe, and what I think we're supposed to do is supposed to find Jason and axe him. Yeah, the guy's just, he's all over the place. I can't even figure out how to get him out the door. There he goes. Now he's out of the door. But now I can't get him to go up at all. There is something going on here. Oh, can I axe this person? Oh, I just dropped my axe. I don't want to drop my, and I'm stuck. So here's what we're going to say. Oh, and now we're freezing up. Yeah, I cannot for the life of me go up to those doors and get out of here. So I'm going to say for this one, it's a trick for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's not working correctly in C64 mode. We could load it in the core to see if, oh, what the heck. Let me just load it in the core real quick. Hold on, guys. Let's see if we get a different experience with the core. Now I'm curious. That's the problem. I go down these rabbit holes and I want to know. I mean, it works, but it's just got some jumpy stuff. Now, see, here's the dev kit not wanting to start up again. There we go. Let's go to... All right. All right, let me go back to my retro screen here. All right, and let's do this. Let's mount that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's not showing up. Was that a .d81 disk image? I should have captured that. Uh-oh. That may have been a .d81 disk image, folks. Let's check that, shall we? It was Friday the 13th with a, oh, that's weird. That's a .d81. So I would need to download a .d64 to check that out. So we won't do that. So partly that could be my fault because I should have realized that that was a .d81 disk image instead. So we're going to go to our next game, which is Forbidden Forest, which actually is another one of those games that shows up all the time as one of the creepiest games you'll ever play. So let's go 64. Yes, let's see if it runs. So Forbidden Forest is next. You're doing better than me getting D64 games to work. I have had little luck with Go64, but great luck with the 64 Core, which is very compatible. I just leave it for Jeffrey to find the workers. Oh, that's good. All right, so let me go. Here's another one. Same crack group here, so that's cool. Let's see. Hopefully this will work then, because we had. Oh yeah, it's one of those run stops. So we should be in good shape here. Now, story: deep within the creepy scrolling forescape you go with only a bow and arrows. Controls: you control the fearless archer who has wandered too far from the forbidden forest, armed with a bow and a limited supply of arrows. Press fire button once to load an arrow, then again to fire. Okay, I think we got it. Let's try it. Unlimited lives. Nope. Unlimited arrows, nope. Arrow is ready all the time, nope. Unable to see Demogorgon. Oh, what have we got? We got shades of Stranger Things here in the darkness. Can I see the Demogorgon in the darkness? I kind of want to see the Demogorgon. So yes, unlimited time to defeat, nope. And Commodore key for level skip. I don't want to do that, nope. I am definitely innocent, so we'll hit F1. Press fire button. This has got a nice menu. Here we go. Oh, this is cool. Where am I? Cosme. Kind of digging the screen here. Forbidden Forest by Paul Norman. Is that a bird? Yeah, it looks like we got a bird flying there. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Oh, he got me before. Okay, well, oh man, that's kind of that's gruesome. Did you see that? Okay, got to load the arrow. There, got him. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Oh, not fast enough. So you got to hit it to load your bow. To load your bow? That's not right. Got him. Yeah, too slow. Too slow. So you gotta get that. Gotta immediately. And I'm done. Let's try it. Let's do one more, and then we'll try Beyond Forbidden Forest. That's pretty good. I'm going to dragon. Thank you, dragon, not a bird. Thank you. I'm going to give this one definitely a treat because this was definitely better than I thought it was going to be. Oh, did I just do that? Oh, he was already preloaded. How do you know if there's already an arrow? Oh yeah, take this. Oh, you're kidding. I missed him. This will give you nightmares about spiders. It's already given me nightmares, Patrick. I'm already having nightmares about this game. There you go. Take that. Load. Okay, so that is Forbidden Forest. Now what we're going to do is, I'm going to try something here. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm probably wasting my time thinking it's going to, but we're going to go ahead and go beyond Forbidden Forest. We're going to load it, and then instead of F3, which is resume, I'm going to hit F5, which is a reset. We're going to go 64. We're going to yes, we're going to hit run, stop, restore. You can get pretty fast at this. If this works, this would be nice because I didn't have to recycle the machine. So this is beyond Forbidden Forest. We're starting to get towards the end. Knock an arrow. Thank you, Deathy. This will give you nightmares about a crazy hard game. It does, well, it looks like it might be hard, but I think once you get the hang of it and you just remember that you need to, you know, load up, then you're good to go. Hey, it worked. Good. We didn't have to restart. So here we go. This is beyond Forbidden Forest. I would assume it's going to look a lot like the previous game. Marie says hold and 2 at the same time. Hold, press hold and 2 at the same time. Hold. Press hold and 2 at the same time. What's hold? Help me out, Maurice. What is hold? What are you saying here? This is where chat sometimes gets me. So we'll come back to that. Same port 2 only. Looks like everything else is the same. Let's hit run stop and give it a shot. Ooh, I already like this opening better. Check this out. This is spooky. This is definitely perfect for a Halloween Eve live stream with the MEGA65 and yours truly, rettoCombs. Cosme presents another Paul Norman, so he did his part 2. We'll let this go a little bit further here. Beyond Forbidden Forest. Okay, I'm pressing the start button here so that we can get going, or fire button. I think it's still loading, but I'm really digging the opening on that. That is really creepy and good. All right. Be careful for the Demigorgon. I got it, Yuri. Okay. Unlimited arrows. Nope. Start with 4 arrows. How many would I have started with? Should I know? I'm going to say yes. I feel like I should. Monsters in forests can't kill you. I should say monsters in forests can't kill you. That's no. Bats can't no. We're going to play Demigorgon. No, it can kill me. Can't fall in a hole. No, I can fall into a hole. And no. Okay. Oh. Graphics look better. This is better. This is a creepy game because you don't know what's coming up. But I love the scrolling effect. Check out the background scroll. And the music is just spot on. This is a treat, gentlemen. This is a treat for sure. I love this. But I'm not seeing any. Do I ever run into anything? I mean, I can't. I'm just going and going. Did I turn something off in the... I love the visible debug rasters. Where are those? What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? So I'm just moving and moving. I feel like maybe... So there's music. I feel like maybe I did something in the option selection screen that I turned off everything. Oh. Okay, this one I am going to definitely come back and play later. We won't do it today. Is that a fallen tree? Check that out. I wish I can fire, but there's nothing there. Oh, that's interesting. You see those lines? On the look in the border. There's a little gray line. Is that what you're talking about, Deathy? Are those the debug rasters those gray bars are in the border? Yeah, I know. That's what I was just looking at. That looks like the characters wear 80s jogging gear. It does, doesn't it? But we have no enemy, so all I'm doing is run around the forest. So I'm going to call it a treat because I think I must have selected something in the options to turn off everybody, which is not something I want to do. But visually, it is stunning. For a Commodore 64 title. Looking forward to it. So let's go ahead and we're going to see if we can load up another one here. We're going to try the same thing here. We're getting down to Big China. Big Trouble in Little China. Let's go ahead and see if we can load that one. F3. I don't expect that. Yeah, see, it didn't work that time, the reset. So we are going to have to hard set. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know the rhyme or reason. It's something the way the program takes control of the machine and just does not release it. So let's go ahead and go back in here. And let's go in here and Big Trouble in Little China. Last 3 games. Coming up, F3, go 64, you betcha, and shift run stop. Okay, now this one, again, is based on the movie. Oh no, it's not debug, it's where you aim. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay, well, good to know next time. Well, I don't know what I was aiming at because I didn't see anything. Deathy loves that movie. As a matter of fact, the Spooky Accountant and I watched this. Oh, that's cool. Watched this just the other night. She had never seen it. She had never seen this movie, Deathy. So she had a blast. She enjoyed it for all the right reasons that you should. And yes, Matthew, Kurt Russell is the man. And in this movie, he is great. And again, this is another collaboration with John Carpenter, which is Escape from New York, The Thing, all those other movies. That's kind of the beginning, I think, of their collaboration in there. So now let's see if the game is as good as the movie, though. All right. So, oh, wait, I got to read this. I got to read this chat. I embarrassed my wife in the movie theater when the first teaser for Escape from LA played. Well, that's a story, I bet, in itself. We will go in and play Big Trouble in Little China. Okay, I just pressed and nothing happened. Let's try this. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Oh, I shouldn't have hit restore. Dagnabbit. But that definitely didn't like that. So this is not working under the MEGA65 mode. Let's go to the core. So far it's a trick. Oh, I bet it's hold the 2 and then turn it on. No, that's for ROMs. That loads ROMs, doesn't it? That's the way you load different ROMs, not cores. All right, let me go back in. We have to go to this mode. Remember, this is what we have to do because we have to do this, and then I have to do this, and then I have to do this, and then I have to do this, and then I've got to come down to this one and load that, and do this, and load asterisk, whoops, comma 8. I love this keyboard. Have I mentioned I love the keyboards on the MEGA65 Dev Kit and the MEGA65? Fabulous. Yeah, I did try space, folks. I did give that a shot. Okay, we're loading now. Again, we're back in original mode. Hey, let's see what the pet's doing while we're doing this. What's the pet up to? Let me get that out. Oh, so I gotta get out of the screen or it won't focus. So you got Garfield going on right now, and there's Pennywise again right there. So that's a pretty cool demo, by the way, for the pet. I really like that. All right, let's go back here, see if we're still loading. Hopefully it is loading. It is flashing. I will say that. You can see that here. So it is still loading, so we're good to go there. Patrick says John Carpenter was very disillusioned by Hollywood's response to Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, he only started doing, I think, independent films after that, right? Which, you know, Halloween. By the way, the lovely accountant and I did spend some time Friday night. We watched Halloween Ends, torn on that one. I kind of wanted it to end, if that says anything about the title. And then I read, a day or two afterwards that they're going to create a series based on the Halloween franchise. How's that going to work? Not to give you any spoilers, but I don't know how it would work. It looks like we're still loading here, I think. Panos Demi is in the house. Hey, good to have you here. Thanks for joining us today. Really appreciate you being here. I was embarrassed. I embarrassed her because the teaser was just panning up his leathers from his feet, and I was sitting there, already guessed what I was looking at. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry I shared that. That's hilarious. All right. Oh, we're back. Hang on. Let me get rid of this. Then they reveal him fully and yell, "Snake!" She hides and says, "That's good. I like that. Nicely done." It was Snake, right? Snake is always okay. So here we go. Let's go back in here. Let's run. So that real-time loading. Okay. Looks and sounds better already. Is that it for the music? Really? Okay. Let's go ahead and hit our joystick. Nothing. Oh, no. Is this not going to work even on the core? Yeah, nothing's working. Oh, wait, I hit F1. Oh, I never thought to hit F1 the other way. Oh, now we can't verify. F1. F1 it is, folks. You got to hit F1 to start. Evidently, maybe you can switch between players. Is that maybe what's going on? My guess is there's something to do with that. Probably. Okay, let's see if we can take this guy out. He's already annoying me. All right, there we go. Got him. All right. So somehow I think you switch between these players. It looks like we're playing the Kurt Russell character. Oh my goodness, what is his name? His name just flew out of my head. What's his name, guys? The character, Big Trouble, Little China, Burton. What's he say? He's in his truck and he says, "Hey, wow, I cannot remember. This game is horrible, by the way. This is a bad game. I don't even know what we're doing here. It's a button masher. Oh, I see. I can do an uppercut here. So you do have different throws that you can do. Oh, this is bad. There we go. Well, now they're all back. So I have no earthly idea what we're supposed to be doing here. Jack, thank you. Old Jack Burton. There you go, Jack. Thank you. Playing as Jack, and Jack is... why couldn't I remember Jack? So we are just playing and playing and playing. So this may have worked if I thought to press F1. So I'm just really curious now. Here we go. We've only got 2 more games to go, so bear with me, guys. We're going to try one more. I wonder if the game has the exploding ninja. It better have the exploding ninja. That would be way fun. Let me go back to here. And let me pull this back. We're going to check and make sure, since it loads so quickly the other way. And so again, it is really cool. Oh, now see, that locked it up. Yep, didn't work. Shoot. So we'll go right back into C64 mode, freezer, 0, here, Big Trouble in Little China. F3. Okay, let's try it again. This time I'll hit F1 to see if it starts, because I would like to give it a fair shake. It could have just been that because I did hit restore before I hit the appropriate key to get it started. All right, so we are back in C64 mode under the MEGA65. Hit F1. Oh, it works. Okay, so this is a treat in that it works in C64 mode on the MEGA65. It's kind of a trick, though, as a game, because I'm just not digging this game at all. I wish I knew how to switch between characters. I'm sure that's a thing, because we hit F1, and now when I hit F1, I locked it up, so that's not good. So see, it's done. All right, so we're going to call it I'm going to call it a trick. I'm going to call it a trick because it's buggy. It's a trick because it just barely works under C64 mode under the MEGA65. And it's a trick because it just doesn't look like a fun game whatsoever. But who knows? If any of you want to go out there and give it a shot and report back, please let me know. All right, we are down to our last 2 games, folks. Applause, applause, applause. We're getting there. And we've been at this for, we got 10 more minutes. This is going to be a 2-hour live stream, folks. Let's see if we can get this done in 2 hours. Here we go. So we'll go in here. And the last one is Darkland. That was on my list. And then we have Ghouls and Goblins, which is a walk-on by Jamie. All right, let's see if this works in C64 mode. Oh, you got to type that right. There we go. And all right, here we go. Darkland. Now, this is a modern game. This is, I think, 2015, 2016. Or was it a 2022? I don't remember. I should know. But it should be kind of clean out of the box, I would hope. We'll see how it goes. Panos is out of here. See you tomorrow. Hey, good. Thank you. Thank you very much for the nice words. Have a great one. Happy Halloween to you. And you can come back and watch the rest of it later and see how we did. Okay, this is Press Fire to Play. That loaded pretty quickly. This is Darkland. 2014 is what it says. Okay, let's give. This is by Alf. and music by Richard Bayless. Let's hear the music here for just a minute. I like the music. Ooh, this is spooky. So we got like a flickering background, and I assume we're going to walk. Oh, now I don't have anything. Oh, now this is difficult. What? Oh, so we're just taking a walk through the Darkland, and okay, I just killed that, I think. Oh, this is okay. This is a treat. I want to play this. I definitely want to give this some time because you can see that the background is actually scrolling. I get why they call it Darkland now. I just wonder if it's supposed to be so dark though. Is it supposed to flicker like that all the time? Because, oh, what is that? Okay, this is creepy. This would be a good one to play in the dark. Oh wait, what was that up there? Yeah, see, it's almost, I want to like it, but it seems like it's too haphazard. Like right in that center again, it seems like it's fritzing out. I wonder if this should be an NTSC game. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if that's the way it's supposed to look. Okay, so what I'm going to do, it loads really quickly. I like it. I think the concept here is really cool, but just because of this fritzing out, it's a single file, which makes it feel promising to run. Yeah, the flashlight is great. Yeah, I love the flashlight, but just it seems like the character in the flashlight should be on all the time, but it's flickering. I'm going to try something here. We are going to go back in here, and we are going to change this from PAL to NTSC. Now that's really going to mess up my screen, so I'm going to go back to my retro screen here. And we're going to go here, and we are going to load Darkland here. And we're going to hit resume. We're going to go 64. Yes. Okay, so now we are in NTSC. I just want to see if that was possibly an NTSC, because it seems like that wasn't right. I could be wrong. Most modern games should. That's kind of what I thought too. So let's see what happens here. Okay, press fire. Okay, we're still loading. Looks like it was PAL only is what I'm guessing at this point. So last thing I want to try is I am going to bring up the core. And let me go ahead and flip over here to 4x3. I want to get a true accounting of what this thing, or 16x9, accounting of what this thing should look like, and give you all Darkland. There it is. Interesting that the list is different here than it is in the freezer. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a rationale for it. All right, let's try this one in the C64 Core. And then we're going to try, this would have been our last game, but Jamie again had a walk-on for Ghosts and Goblins. We're going to give that a shot here in just a minute. And he says I can't last 2 minutes, which he's probably right. So this is going to take a while to load. So we've got that going on. Let's get caught up in chat while this is loading. Let's see, it's a single file, which makes it, yep. The flashlight is great. We talked about that. Most modern grab, yep, we already talked about that. The title screen tells me it's not NTSC. Okay, oh, okay. There should be no loading. It's a single file. Yeah, I know. Darkland, we talked about that. Loading core, yes, loading the C64 core. Alphabetical order here, right order in freezer. Thank you, Deathy. Good catch. Good catch. Absolutely. I do have, just so you all know, this is flashing, which means it's still loading, which is good to know. So we're still going here. Yeah, he's probably right. Let's move this guy over here. A little better experience with chat. I didn't say that just trying to get, I didn't say that just trying to get your interest. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see if you have my interest or not. Let's run this program here. It is just the, waiting for real-time load, boy. Whew. Oh, by the way, I did read if you are a Kung Fu Flash user, there's an upgrade. I need to do that. It looks like there's some neat features. As a matter of fact, I think my Kung Fu Flash is very old, but I think there's an upgrade from 1.22 to 1.47. So there you go. There's my public service announcement for the Kung Fu Flash, folks. And by the way, once again, thanks to, because we're getting ready to wind this up here, thanks to PolyPlay for supporting this live stream with the boxed edition of Showdown. If you're coming in late, you can see us unbox that early on. And again, I'll probably do a separate video, prepared video for that too, but I do want to thank them for providing that box copy. What a blast to play. That game was a lot more fun. It plays in MEGA65 than many of these other games, so look forward to playing that one going on. All right, let's press fire for Darkland. Yeah, see, this is the way it's supposed to look right here, folks. What we were seeing was not it. I don't know why things were flashing, but this is what we should be seeing right here. This is a much easier game to play. This is fun. So what was going on with C64 mode? That would be interesting to figure out. But the core did come to, oh, I fell into a pit. Oh, you see it? Oh, you can just barely see it. Oh, there he is. Yeah, you can see his shadow. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this is good. Okay, under C64 mode, this is definitely a treat. Oh, I ran into him. So you got to look closely, folks, but there are these little, and I can't bring it in closer to get to him. Oh, ran into him again. So you really have to be, instead of watching your flashlight, look around you. There he is. There he is. Oh, there he was. Got him. So you have to kind of scan back and forth, or they're going to get you. I like this one. I'm digging this one. Yeah, this is good. This is a treat on the core. But again, not working under C64 mode. Oh, he snuck up on me. Anyway, great game. This one is a good game, folks. I'm going to highly recommend this one. I think you need to check this. Yeah, it is awesome. I am going to play this one. I'm definitely going to spend some time with this, so don't look at me that way. I see you looking at me. All right, so let's go ahead and go back for our last walk-on game from Jamie, his recommendation. Here we go. We're going to pop back into our retro mode. We are going to turn, I'm going to go right to C64 core mode for this one just to make sure that it plays. And this is Ghosts and Goblins. And again, this one is recommended by Jamie as a game that I should try for Halloween. So Jamie being a producer of the channel, of course, I need to do what he asks me to do. Don't take that seriously. Just kidding. All right, here we go. Let's load this thing up and see. Actually, the lovely accountant is a producer of the channel too. I do have to do what she says, although she'll tell you I don't. I don't know why. I think I do. All right. Yep, after this, as a matter of fact, the spooky accountant and I are going to go out tonight driving, find us a little dinner, and then we're going to go look at, I think, Halloween decorations across town. And then I am actually off tomorrow. I took the day off from work for Halloween so I can get ready for the spooky trick-or-treaters. We don't get a lot of them down the street. We have a lot in the neighborhood, but they don't ever make it down my street because I'm the only person that decorates on our street and puts stuff out. So I hate that I kind of missed the neighborhood trick-or-treaters. Jamie's on another road in the neighborhood. He probably gets a lot more trick-or-treaters than I do. So let's see. Let's get caught up. Jamie says he thinks this one is a nice one. Yes, very atmospheric. I love it. It's a great way to show how you can be atmospheric with just 8 bits, right? Great concept and ambiance. Ed. Hey, Ed. Ed, how long have you been here? You've been here. I said hello, right, Ed? I hope I said hello. Surely I said hello. Matthew says that annoying audio is even kind of cool. Kind of has a, yeah, it does have a sonar radar thing kind of vibe. Sounds better than that sonar I put together, that program I put together for sure. Ghouls and Ghosts and Ghosts and Goblins was part 1. Oh, this is Ghouls and Ghosts. What am I playing? Ghouls and Ghosts, is that what I'm playing? By the way, it's still loading. This is how long it takes to load. Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins was way easier. Oh, so you're throwing a ringer on me. So you didn't tell me all this in advance. I see how you are. Indeed, both games were similar and lovely, says Yuri. And then Matthew says, our house is more tricked out than Christmas. Yeah, Yeah, probably for us too. Halloween is a little more done. So Ed says I did say hello. Good. Well, I'm sorry. I get going and I just tend to forget. So, all right, let's go back here and let's run. Well, now isn't that cool? I love the locks or the crack screen. That's nice. Spacebar. Nothing. There we go. That one's a return. I wish I'd choose. Do you want return or space? I think it should always be space. I feel like we need to watch this crack screen for a little bit too. You have that Halloween special football game in town tomorrow, don't you? I have a Halloween football game in town? I do? What do I have, Ed? I don't think I have a special football game in town tomorrow. Do we? Jamie, do we have a special football game? I don't know what that is. Nikki says, can you play more games? Hey, everybody, that's the lovely accountant. Thanks for jumping in. By the way, we're calling you the spooky accountant today. No, I can't play more games. This is my last game. We're down to our last game. So the spooky accountant made an appearance, everybody. I hope Mislav was around to see that. So she probably didn't know I could throw her chat up there. So Deathy says, I think that was actually a D-Pack screen, not return or space. Jamie, yeah, I know. She's been the spooky accountant's probably been here for about 3 minutes and then she's out, right? Or I know she's telling me to watch more because evidently she's watching something upstairs and doesn't want me to break in. So anyway, let's get to our last game for the day. 2 hours worth of live stream, man, that's a lot. And I will say I'm really digging the new stand-up format. I like standing up during these better. Hopefully I didn't move around too much for you. But, oh look. Deathy's got a shout out to the spooky accountant. There you go, Nikki. Shout out to you. All right, here we go. So intro, here we go. Oh, I guess I better get ready here. Okay, run, stop, quits. Oh my goodness, what do we got here? So be careful. Space to next preview. Okay, space. All right, here we go. This is Ghouls N Ghosts. Got it. Nikki Combs says, hello everyone. Oh, she's actually talking back to everybody. That's kind of nice. Spooky accountant says, hi everybody. Commodore loading instruction scenario. Can you help Arthur in his quest to rescue Princess Huss? 5 pulsating levels of heart-stopping action where formidable opponents block your way. Here we go. Why would I watch anything else but your mind-blowing life? Now she's just being mean, folks. There you go. So, all right. So let's see if we can. I think she finished The Watcher on Netflix, which she got me hooked on it yesterday. She was watching it without me, and then I saw the first episode yesterday, and now I want to see the rest of it. So she just finished it up. So I've got to get caught up at some point. So Deathy says, simple instructions: jam fire, die a lot. Okay. Well, here we go. Says the one deep in the midst of a binge watch of something else. There you go, Matthew. Perfect. Yeah. Don't get naked. What the heck does that mean, Jamie? This is a family-friendly chat. What do you mean by don't get naked? Special load instructions 8,2. Really? What do I need? No, keep your armor on. Okay, gotcha. Okay, keep your armor on. All right, I'm going in, guys. You guys have tempted me long enough. I've got to give this a shot. Here we go. How do we start this thing? Return. Space. There we go. Q to quit the game. Joystick. Special. Is this another one of those run stop to start the game? Yes, run start. Press shift and run stop key simultaneously. Press play on the cassette tape. What? I'm not on. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I did say load star, comma 8, comma 2, and then press return. Well, that's interesting. I'm not sure I know how to start this game, guys. What is all this? Run stop? Do I hit run stop? It says run stop quits. Space to next. Okay, how do we get this thing going, guys? Shift run stop keys. Shift run stop. Same thing. This loader screen is driving me nuts. What's going on? I tried run stop, Deathy. Did not work. Indeed, underwear coming. What is going on here? I've lost control of my chat room. Underwear coming up soon. I assume that's about the game, but oh, F1. Yuri says hit F1. Is that what it said? Did I miss that? F1. Here we go. It didn't work, Yuri. Nothing. This is really weird. Press play on cassette deck, then follow screen prompts. Press return. got nothing, guys. I cannot get into this. Q to quit the game. C to Commodore to... Wow, I cannot get in. Run stop twice? Yeah, nothing. Oh, wait. Oh, there it went. That was really strange. Okay, let's give that a shot, see what happens. Okay, we're in. All right, everybody, we're in. All right, here we go. Okay. Ghouls N Ghosts. I'm going to press fire. That didn't do it. Space. There we go. Oh, now we're back. I pressed space, and now we're back to this. Okay, here we go. 1 for trainer, so 2 for high score. Well, I guess I got to go 1 for trainer. Okay, so here we go. Press in game, press 1 in game, press space in game to use. So this thing is so cracked that this is just hard to get going. Now what do I do? Run stop? That didn't do it. Return? Nope. Press 1 in game to get your armor. I don't think I've ever seen 8,2 and load before. No, neither have I. I can't even figure out how to get this thing going. How do we get this game running, folks? In game to change your weapon, press space in game. F1 maybe? That didn't work. Return? Nope. Space? Nope. Run stop? Nope. Shift run stop? Nope. Gosh. Fire? Fire? Nothing. Nothing. Do you hear intro music? Because I don't hear anything. Fire's not working. Return's not working. Space isn't working. And we're in the core. F1, F2, F3, that's not working. Yeah, so it's not working, guys. In? Oh, you're kidding. Thank you, Xander and Ed. Oh, and Deathy. So you've got to choose. That's just not intuitive at all, folks. There we go. Okay. N. Jerry, what's up? Thanks for joining. We're giving this a shot. It's loading right now. We've had this last game has proved to be really exciting. First, getting it started. Secondly, the spooky accountant dropped in and caused all kinds of havoc in the chat room. And then third, everybody's lost their underwear in the chat room. I don't know why. It's a PG rated chat room, but evidently has something to do with the game. So that's where we are right now. Well, my colorblind self saw barely those change. I know, it was weird. Okay, here we go. Good sound. Okay, we're in. I will say, Jamie, nice selection for the ambiance and the music for Halloween Eve, for sure. Yeah, same here, Deathy. I could hardly see it either. Okay, so we're gonna let's let the music play just a little bit here. I like it. Okay, pressing fire. Oh, that's pretty good. When you lose your armor, you find yourself in your underwear. Oh my goodness gracious. Not a fan of intros and train. I know, those are kind of a pain. It's awesome. It's just hard. Gotcha. You're about to lose your shirt and you don't even know it. All right, I would if I could get into the game. There we go. All right. Oh my goodness. Here we go. What do I do? I'm dead. Well, oh wait, I'm not dead. Okay, I'm not sure what oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. Oh, you can shoot up? Oh, that's cool. Oh, no! Oh, he came out of the ground out of nowhere. Hey, does this count as my 2 minutes or what? What is this? Yeah, the music is good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, got him. I love this music. Admitted. Okay, I got to remember there's a goblin there. Let me go ahead. I'm going to move myself up here out of the way because running. Oh, you can't run beyond the screen. I was trying to get away so I could turn around and get him. You guys are right. This is painful. Okay, I hit 1. Is that the armor? Is that what happens? Oof. Okay, I'm digging this game, guys. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I like it. This is a treat, Jamie. Thank you for this. This is actually quite good. This is a good platformer. I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of, but it is, yeah. So, but what's the difference between this? I hit one. Oh gosh, get away from me, bird. I'm in ghost mode, I think. Oh no, he hit me. Didn't he? Oh, there's something. Oh no. Oh, and you go all the way back to the beginning. You don't even get it. Oh, that's not fair. I level up and you walk all over me. That is horrible. Is there something in these that I should know about? Oh, no, no, no. There you go. Take that. Nope, no, no, other way. So you can squat down like this. There we go. Oh, he got me in the air. Oh no. Jamie, this is a good game. I'm sorry, I don't care. Those are graves. Okay. Oh, enter your name. I don't know why I'm entering my name. It's not going to save it beyond what we're doing here. Okay, I actually like this game. I am going to play more of this game. So thank you for that. There you go. Top score. Look at me. That's the only time I'll ever have top score. All right. So that was, let me get caught up on chat here. I was not paying attention at all to any of you during chat. So let's see what we've got here. Leave the music. We talked about that. Go right. Ha, Yuri, that's good. You get a few familiar race and runs. I did okay towards the end, but definitely not 2 minutes. And the underwear show begins. Like I said, jam fire and die a lot. Yes, that's true. But the music is good, isn't it? It's still on in the background. So I really like it. Cheat, yeah, there you go. Stopping is bad. Open cheats, vibes, those are graves. We talked about that. Shoot them. In the chest, there are extra weapons. Okay, so I shoot the chest, breaks it open, and I get extra weapons. Okay, I'll make sure and go back and do that. And then those are graves, but open chests that showed up near the furthest you made you die, where you died. I still make the donations. You pick the org. We'll figure that out later. All right, everybody. Got the music going in the background. Let me pull it down a little bit. Let me go ahead and we have been at this for, how long have we been at this? We have been at this for 2 hours and 14 minutes. I want to thank those of you who marathon session live streamed with me today. You know, let's check and see what the stats were on this. We have had, quite a few. We had up to about, which for me, this is great. We had about 20 folks at one point, 22 folks were watching at any one time at some point. 16 of you have just hung in there for a long time. Those of you who didn't enter chat today, thanks for joining us. If you don't get a chance to jump in again, you did have to be a subscriber for the chat, and it worked. It kept out the spam. We didn't get any of the spam today, which was great. So very excited about that. So let me just say thank you all again. I wish you all, oh, you know what? I need to turn this off. Hold on. Let's go back to our spooky. I can do this. Let's go back to here, and let's go ahead and turn up our spooky. I think my music is, yeah, it's already over. I think. Let's see. I was going to have my spooky music play us out, but I think it's gone. Let's see. Let me check one thing here. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go, right there. And let's go back in. There we go. Let's get our Halloween music on towards the end here. I'll edit all that and post in the edited version so nobody will know what's going on. So again, thank you all for joining this Halloween Eve edition of the rettoCombs MEGA65 Trick or Treat live stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, finally, one last time, thanks to PolyPlay and Badger Punch for supporting this live stream with a free copy and being my sponsors for this particular live stream. Be sure, go out and get your box copy of Showdown, and also, while you're there, pick up Hibernated 1 Director's Cut. If you are a MEGA65 user and don't have those, what's wrong? Get out there and get those. They're not that bad. Or again, remember, have somebody put those under the tree for Christmas for you. They'll make great additions. You'll really enjoy opening it up and playing. What's coming up? Well, we got Halloween tomorrow. I do have some prepared videos I'm working on, probably another live stream in 2 weeks. I try and do live stream, prepared video the next week, and then maybe a live stream. Not sure what the next one's going to be. If you have recommendations for what you would like to see in a live stream, put those down in the comments below. Be sure to thumbs up, do all that business, help me promote this live stream, get this out so other people can find out more about the channel. And again, thank you to those of you that sent me super chats. I really appreciate that, and that was a nice treat on Halloween for you guys to do that. So thanks so much for supporting the channel that way as well. And finally, one last time, don't forget, you can support the channel at buymeacoffee.com/retrocombs, and even for the smallest minimal payment, you can join and get access to the Discord, where we're starting to grow a little community there. So if you like this kind of stuff and you'd like to continue to chat with those folks in the chat room on a regular basis in the Discord, you can join the Discord for that. So I think that's it for now. I think all it's got left to do right now is say thank you again for joining, and retroCombs out. And we'll see you all at the next live stream. Thanks for joining. It was a blast. Appreciate it.
Ha 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 ha.